Why not? I just put the straw opening hand. But...
Sam, are you going to do your beep 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 zoop?
Nope, not a chance.
Oh,
Connor's got it. Okay. Oh, it went a bit culturally appropriated.
Man's not hot.
Oh, Jesus. Right, I'm going to put this one back. Draw a card.
great play.
That's not great. Oh, well. Shuffle that in.
Probably should draw 7, I suppose.
Yeah, that's what I've
Yes.
just done. Oh, yeah, Lee, your sister-in-law cut my hair the other day.
Oh, did she?
Yeah. She works at Henry's.
She does.
We had a chat about you.
Did you?
Yeah. I didn't realise she was the pregnant one at the wedding, apparently.
Yes.
I've got
Because you did loads of socialising at that wedding, Sam.
Yes. Well, I mean, she was hard to miss, though, wasn't she? She was 8 months in.
I think I'm going to partial these two.
I'll roll off. It's Lee, then me, then Connor, then Sam.
Cool.
Oh, we recording? Oh, cool.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
talking about Lee's family and personal life on our chat. No problem.
Totally fair enough.
Yeah.
I mean,
We should probably ask Lee rather than you decide, Craig.
It's
it's
perfectly
fine.
fine.
It's fine. Don't worry.
Yeah.
That
Okay.
was all right.
All right. 13 means it's Connor first. Connor,
Cool.
then Sam.
Whee! Draw a
You
card.
can get Emma to come to your house and cut your hair in your house.
Cut my house.
Temple of Malady.
She will do that for you.
I'm going to put that on the bottom and pass the turn.
So I'll probably just. Well, I imagine she'd probably make more at. What's the turn order, by the way?
You're second.
Okay, so I'm now. Right. Draw. My time is now. I'm gonna play a forest and cast wild growth on my forest.
Oh God, this is Estrid. Lambs to the slaughter here, I think.
See you later, guys. Pass turn.
Am I after
Look
you,
at
Sam?
that. 1 mana rampant growth.
Am I after you, Sam?
I don't know.
It's
Who's
you.
after Sam?
Yeah, it's you, Lee.
Okay.
Me. Lovely.
I don't make the
Oh,
rules.
fine.
I just
Use them.
abuse them. Yeah.
I'm going to play this mountain and pass the turn.
All right. Hey, good. I'll play an Evolving Wilds and pass the turn.
I'm trying to
Tap. Draw.
Oh, well.
do.
They're the new partner commanders you're playing.
Yeah, I'm playing Silvar and Trin.
Beyond Panorama, go.
Some sort of Mardu stuff. Untap and draw.
I'm going to do my Beyond Panorama.
I'm going to play this Plains and play a Satyr Enchanter. He is a 2/2, and he says whenever you cast an enchantment, draw a card.
Uh-oh.
Notice whenever you cast, so
Yeah.
Done?
all done after that.
I think I'm going to call this card.
All over bar the shouting.
Forest, tap 2, and play a decorated champion who is an elf warrior. Whenever another warrior enters the battlefield under my team's control, I put a 1/1 counter on him.
Yeah, cool.
It's very good. What's done? Over to you, Greg.
All back to me. All right. Play a mountain.
Do you reckon if she comes to your house to cut your hair, she makes more than if she's at Henry's?
I guess so, because she will make all the money as opposed to having to pay
Next.
That's
a
true.
chair fee.
Mm-hmm. Oh, is that how they do it? They rent the chair?
Yeah, they rent the chair or whatever it is. I don't know about most hairdressers do that, or
Oh, okay.
On tower, go.
50 type deal.
Yeah, you basically have to earn enough to pay off the chair, and then you then make the rest.
That's interesting.
Or it will be like a percentage cut.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
No,
it depends.
it's the same with like tattoo studios and stuff. You usually have to pay like a portion of the rent, basically.
Yeah, I suppose it makes sense.
for your studio space, and then it's like if you don't make any money, then that's your fault. But the person that owns the shop still gets to pay off their rent.
Yeah.
Well, it's either or, right?
Because then they're providing you with a place to night and the opportunity for people just to walk in and.
I'm gonna go ahead and play this Bant Panorama,
What?
and then decide who wants to. Who's open for business? Greg, what's your creature? It's a 1/2.
It's a 1/1.
Oh, even better, I'm attacking you.
I'll take it. How much is it?
2 damage.
38.
Pass turn.
Enemy chosen.
Enemy decided.
I'm going to untap. I'm going to draw. I am going to. What am I going to do here?
What colour is that card, Lee? Is it black and white?
Which one? In play?
Yeah.
It's a green card.
Oh wow, it looks like grey.
Just because his saturation on his camera's that bad.
Let me try and put some light on the situation.
I can see the cards. It's just the colour on it looks a bit.
I'm going to stack this panorama for a.
Your forest looks fine.
Yeah. What's that about?
While Sam's doing that, I'm going to harrow.
Harrow.
I'm going to try to do something.
Just realised I probably should have just done this in my turn because the land's coming untapped and I could have done something else.
Ooh.
Whoops.
Whoopsie.
Don't worry.
Yeah, you still got mana up to do stuff though. That's fine. We don't need your theatrics.
I'm going to play a plains and
Settle the wreckage out of nowhere.
these 3.
Just leaving up Assassin's Trophy for when Greg attacks you with his 1/1.
Fayborough Elder.
Ooh.
So it's currently a 2/2.
Taps to make mana equal to the number of colours you control.
Yes, so 2 mana.
That's a really good card.
Has vigilance.
Oh, isn't that something that can just infinite with Najila if you have 5 colours out, right?
Yes.
No, that's fine. That's fine.
It's fine, don't worry.
Ooh, yeah, no, it's all right. It's all right. Don't worry.
And you're
I'm
passing
sure-
the turn late?
I am going to pass the turn.
Okay. Cool. Play a Spine Rock Knoll. Look at the top 4. Exile 1 face down. Wow. Which of these 2 mana spells do I want to get for free later in the game?
The right hand one.
This one.
Okay.
The rest go on the bottom. Alright, that's fair enough. And play a Orzhov Signet and pass the turn.
Untap the things, draw the thing. Play a Oracle of Moldiah. The top card of my library revealed. It's a Terramorphic Expanse.
Neat.
I'm going to play the Terramorphic Expanse. Also going to play a Forest. And tap the Forest for a Deathrite Shaman.
It's all happening.
I'm going to pass the turn. I'm going to Terramorphic Expanse. It's going to be good. Swamp.
Sam's turn.
Oh, I was muted, that's why. I play a Lumbering Falls tap, and then I'm playing Estrid and asking if she resolves.
Estrid. Well,
It resolves.
no response.
I'll play the secret red mana counter spell that you can play with no mana.
Fucking knew he had it.
Red Elemental Blast, Pyroblast.
I'm going to -2 put a mask on Satyr Enchanter. And then swing him at Greg.
Yeah. How much?
No, I probably shouldn't do that. I'm kidding. Because I could lose my Estrid if I do that. So I will just put the mask on him and pass the turn.
I will untap. I will draw this one. I will go away this island.
Where is the mask?
Tap 3 for a Najila.
Mask.
1/1 counter on my champion.
So what's he now?
He is a 3/3.
Ooh.
I am going to declare attacks.
Uh-oh.
Declare attack step. I am going to swing at Greg with the Faber Elder.
Everyone's after me.
Decorated champion, which will give me a warrior, which will buff him to a 4/4.
Buffy.
So I am attacking you, Greg, with a 5/5, a 4/4, and a 1/1.
Okay.
Red.
I'm gonna grin and bear it. How much?
10 in total.
Yep. 28.
How come your Faber is a 5/5?
Because of Najila.
Najila is a mono red card, right?
Yes. Her color identity is multicolored for EDH only, not for...
Oh, yeah, no, it's not.
She doesn't have that color as a permanent.
Yeah, no, I'm cheating. Sorry. So it's only
Cool.
3. So you're taking 7. No, 8.
Okay. So it puts me up to 31. 8,
That's my
Only
fault.
taking
Only.
8 or 7?
And then I'm going to second main.
You get 2 mains.
Tap for 3, 4. Play this Avon Wind Guide.
Oh my god.
Creature tokens I control have flying and vigilance. And decorate champion.
Your tokens have flagellance.
And I will pass the turn.
Right. All right. Whose graveyard is most useful?
I have a band panorama in mind, so
That's
I have nothing in mind.
Oh. You've been awfully quiet.
I've got a Jun Panorama, a Harrow, a Swamp, and a Terramorphic Expanse.
All right.
so I think the answer is none of them are at all useful to you, Greg.
Okay. That's a shame. It's a big shame.
It's not that big a shame.
Totally.
Like as shames go, it's pretty small.
Yeah. How many creatures? You got a few, Conrad. Not any Sam. Does your guy fly, Sam?
My guy, no, not at all.
I want to see the man fly.
Jesus.
Yeah. One at Estrid.
No blocks.
Take it.
Oh, top card of my library is supposed to be revealed. It's a Dakmor Salvage.
I'll put Trin into play by casting
Play
it.
a bit
either
further
way.
over here.
What's Trin do?
Trin, at the beginning of your end step, if you attack this turn, create a 1/1 white human soldier token.
That's disgusting.
I know, it's so
Just-
OP. I get my soldier. Everyone's happy.
Yeah.
Have
Well,
another turn.
Greg's happy, as long as Greg's happy. Sorry, I'm just moving stuff along so you can see my library a bit better. Untap.
I'm happy that Greg's happy.
Draw. Whip. It's a Sylvan Safekeeper. I'm going to pay my Dakmor Salvage.
You're gonna play it. You know how that card
Yes.
works, right?
He has Gitrog. Of course he knows how it works.
Yeah. He doesn't have it yet. I'll cast the Gitrog monster.
I'm going to tap Deathrite Shaman and exile Greg's Evolving Wilds from his graveyard.
I'll teach him.
It's fine. I wasn't gonna use it anyway.
I've got a Llanowar Wastes as well for my second land.
Second land. Let's move this over here so I can actually watch the
Oracle of
game.
Moldire. So, Gitrog monster.
He's back. Okay.
Here's a Gitrog.
As predictable as a warlock casting Eldritch Blast.
Oh, my name's Sam. I'm a massive nerd.
I'm a dude nerd. I have to let the two people watching know.
Hoop-de-doop.
Derpiture.
I think Sam's mum already knows he's a massive nerd.
As if my mum would watch this video. That's far too supportive.
Sam's mum doesn't care about him that much.
I'm going to untap.
Untap.
Yeah, buddy. And then draw this amazing card. Oh, fucking hell. Gonna shock in a Temple Garden.
This video is not recommended for children under 16.
Never has
or
never will.
adults over the age of 17.
Okay. Oh no. I'm gonna pay 3 and cast Nevermore.
Okay.
Mm.
Naming.
Well, I don't know yet. I'm gonna draw a card because I cast it.
Is that how
And then I'm gonna name.
Omniscience.
He's not going to name the card he just drew, I guess.
Yeah, I'm not gonna name this card anymore. What's that one in a green destroy all enchantments called? Back to Nature?
That
So
is
it's called?
correct.
Right,
That
Back
is
to
correct.
Nature.
Cool. Good decision.
Then
I haven't updated Gitrog recently enough that that's got that card in it.
Lee might have
And
it.
I run so many enchantments in Gitrog as well. It's like, never going to want to cast that.
Should have said beta progress.
I'm gonna minus Estrid targeting Lumbering Falls.
Sam, that will kill her.
Correct.
Ah.
She'll never be seen again.
Until.
Oh, wow.
Later.
Until. Yeah, this will have a mask on it, and that will end my turn.
I will untap over here.
Just gotta find a second mask.
Oh, my name's Sam. Really good.
There we go. There's a third.
This
Later.
deck's so strong that I'm actually running Naturalize in it.
Oh, fuck. Knew I should have named Naturalize.
What about Barrier Breach?
It's not. See, the problem with Barrier Breach is it only gets enchantments, so I'm still not convinced on it
Alright.
because it doesn't get artifacts, and it's really annoying when there's good artifact targets because I've got very used to stuff saying artifact or enchantment.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Whenever I get a Viridian Shaman, it's like, oh, I wish this was the other guy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna buy 3 for an
You
archetypal
should use the
aggression.
other guy. Type of.
It's a human warrior, so decorated champion gets a counter. And my creatures have trample, your creatures lose trample.
They didn't even have it.
Is it black?
It's red.
Okay, cool.
I'm still only tapping.
I was just
Why's that so?
No, I was just confirming that if he had played a black creature, we all just lose the game here, right?
What's that?
Infinite combat steps if I got black.
Elder and Najila go infinite if he gets a
Oh.
5th color of mana.
Oh, you should probably say that sooner.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought I didn't have to tell everyone how to play Magic anymore.
I'm playing this Shana's.
Not with
Sisei's
Lee's brand
Legacy.
new deck. Okay.
So she's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7 at the moment,
It's not
and
black,
she
though.
can't. She
Still
can't be
not
the
black.
target of spells or abilities.
That we
Cool.
control.
No,
at all.
target
Right.
abilities. Only abilities. So you can
Yeah, it's weird.
you
She's
can
just
path
got.
her, but you can't. And path her, but you can't rune bounce her.
So hexproof from abilities.
Yeah,
Mhm.
strange. And she's a warrior, so she.
Is it your opponent's control?
What's this?
Her-
Yeah, abilities.
Yeah, it's hexproof, not shroud. Okay, cool.
Yeah. Okay, and let's do some combat, shall we?
No, you don't have to do that.
We don't have to.
No. Let it be known how Lee feels about his combat step.
Combat.
Skipping.
It's all about the combat.
Yeah, no. See that.
Guess we go with. The champion at Mr. Sam.
Yep.
Eldar at Mr. Sam.
Oh.
Wind guide of Mr. Sam.
Wingard at Mr. Connor.
What?
And the vigilant spied warrior at Mr. Connor. And I'm going to create 3 more attacked and attacking creatures,
Oh my god.
which all have flying. I will be going at Mr. Connor. And
What?
that becomes an 8/8.
I don't do well with flyers. How much am I taking?
You are taking 4, 5, 6.
6.
Sam, you are being hit with a 10/10 and a 4.
That seems reasonable.
They have trample.
Yeah, let me just check this handful of garbage. No, yeah, I'm just going to take 14.
Can't you block the 10 with your thing with a mask? And the mask
I can. However, he's given all his stuff trample.
It only just soaks up a tiny amount of damage.
I would soak 2 whole damage and lose a mask.
Got ya.
Sam really likes his masks.
Yeah, it's sort of the thing nowadays, like,
You wear
coronavirus and all
masks.
that.
I don't believe Lee should be attacking with those creatures if they're not wearing masks.
Correct. They're not allowed into our space.
Very dangerous in a combat step.
I'm very I'm like the statue protectors. I'm down there. I'm
Good. Great.
really aggressive.
That's what we want Lee to be.
Statue protector.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, I'm
Lee.
struggling with Black Manor at the moment.
Yeah, we noticed. So as soon as you get Black
Jesus
Mana,
Christ.
Jesus. Lee, don't forget this goes on the internet and not everyone knows you're joking.
Well, you're not allowed to joke anyway. Lee's going to get... Our whole program's going to get cancelled, look.
YouTube's going to cancel us.
Cancer
Twitter.
culture is
Yeah.
over us.
It's...
Are you done, Lee?
I am
Lee
done.
said, what? God, he's half a step away from doing blackface. Get him.
Sam said
Ooh, Lee.
blackface, so he's banned from the internet.
I'm going to play a swarm.
Ooh,
Show off.
don't, you'll upset Lee. What he's saying, Lee, is I shouldn't play this Urborg from my hand.
Oh, you totally should play Urborg.
Do you have any flying
Oh.
defenders, Lee?
I do.
What?
I have
Any
this
tokens?
1/1
Okay.
and this Avon Wind Guide.
He flies. Oh, that's a shame.
It's a 2-2, right?
It's a 2/3.
2-3. Wow.
Okay, I'll play an heirloom blade.
That doesn't sound like it's going to wipe Lee's board, but okay.
And
I know this deck looks really good until someone
Yeah.
starts graphics on it, and then it looks really bad.
yeah,
Rest assured,
I'll
the
attach
double
that
white
Cavalry.
card in my
the
hand does
Cavalry
not say just
Pegasus.
little creatures.
And Cavalry Pegasus will fly over at Lee and attack for 4.
Good, good. Mm.
4-1, is it? Or
It's a 4-2. 4-2, yeah.
I'm going to take 4
Okay.
down to 36.
Okay. Then I shall attach the heirloom blade
Harsh,
to
but
my human soldier and get another human soldier at the end step. And that's it. That's all.
Cool.
That was pretty exciting.
Untap.
One tap.
Sacrifice, stack more salvage. Trigger, get drug, draw a card.
I'm triggered.
Flip the top card. Draw a card for turn. Flip the top card. Oh, look, it's a land.
Why am I playing this stupid enchantment deck? I want to play Wing Grace.
Green, black, green.
And 2.
Casualties of war.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
It doesn't do nearly as much as you'd like, though.
Target creature will be your multicolor mana guy, Lee.
A multicolour mana guy. Are you sure?
Yeah.
Ooh, Lee has an enchantment. Ooh.
Sorry. Target artifact first. I'll do Howling Blade. Then target creature, the Elder thingy.
Yeah.
Target enchantment.
He's got a creature that's an enchantment, which is much more important than my Nevermore stopping a card that's not in your deck.
I'll get rid of Sam's Wild Growth.
Yeah, that makes sense. Can't wait for Lee to trample over you with all these creatures.
What lands have you got, Lee?
I got a island, a mountain, a forest, and plains.
Oh, wow.
It's like one forest and one...
Plains and one island.
Definitely take out the island.
Yeah.
Wow.
If he doesn't have an island, he doesn't get to take an extra combat when he plays the swamp next turn.
I'm going to get rid of Greg's Hideaway Land.
Oh, man. I feel...
Much better play than taking away a basic.
Well,
I
see.
intentionally run basics so that this deck isn't too streamlined.
You watch. Lee's going to untap, slap down a swamp, swing at you with everything, Connor. They've all got trample. 2 of them are huge, and then he's going to
You're
activate...
sounding like a little bitch right now.
I'm just letting you know, this is your downfall moment. This was your chance to not lose the game.
Lee,
Yes.
actually, I'm going to Golgari Rot Farm off the top, putting this forest back into my hand.
off the shop.
Flipping burgeoning. That's not what I need right now. I'm going to play a forest, tap the forest, and Deathrite Shaman to exile the Elder from your graveyard. And I will gain 2 life. Lee's Elder is gone.
Exiled.
Is he thinking about it?
He is.
He's probably disconnected.
Fuck's sake.
No, yeah, sorry. What were you saying?
I've used Deathrite to get rid of the creature in your graveyard.
Okay. Sorry. Does that cause me to lose life or something? You gain
No,
life?
I gained 2. How do I do some
How do
things?
I live without you?
I'm going to play a green and play Sylvan Safekeeper.
What's that do again?
Sacrifice a land, target creature you control gains Shroud until end of turn.
Oh, God, that's good with the Gitrog out.
It's very good.
It's almost like he's built this deck for the different cards he uses to play well together.
I don't like it.
Look out, he's got synergy.
He's
Yeah,
got
he does.
synergy. Got a lot of synergy.
I'm going to pass the turn.
Untap. Draw.
That was your downfall, Sam. That was the defining moment of the game.
He should never have
You
untapped.
watch. You watch. I'm going to play this Rupture Spire and pay 1.
Uh-huh.
And then I'm going to pass the turn.
Wow.
I'm going to untap.
Mind blown.
You're in trouble now, boys.
Do they all have Vigilance, Lee?
They do because of the Haven. So
The tokens do, yeah.
I
They didn't
just-
have it printed on them, but they have it.
No,
while the
I-
Haven's
yeah.
around.
Yeah, I was just using that 4 currently.
Cool.
Just
This card?
checking so I know that if the Avon thingy goes, that they lose vigilance.
You got to make sure you exile it too, though, Connor.
Certainly.
Connor isn't doing it.
So what am I doing here? Life totals, people?
Low 24.
30.
36.
Get rock monster. Bullshit.
Do you not appreciate my 6/6 with Death Touch?
I'll take that.
Can't imagine why you wouldn't be happy with it.
Me either.
I will do something simple like
Turn the creatures sideways.
attack.
Well, he
Greg.
can't. Most of them are vigilance.
What have you got, Greg? You've got 2 1/1s in your commander.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to attack you with the Shana. I'm going to attack Sam with the Decorated Champion.
So big.
And I'm going to attack Connor.
What?
Flyers. So 2, 3, 1, 1. So
Lee, that's the ultimate downfall of my deck. Flyers.
So that will trigger. I will get 1, 2, 3, so 4, 7 new warriors, which will be coming tapped and attacking. Connor.
What?
Flyers.
Look, Lee, you're going to make me cast Damnation next turn. If
That
you
will
keep
put-
playing like this.
That will put 7 counters on.
Oh, good. It's just a 17-17 coming at me.
At least it's not a commander.
And I will then, put that so what are we doing, people?
So I'm taking 13, is it?
13, yeah.
What's the size of the attacker at melee?
Currently, you have a 16-16 coming at you.
Trample.
With trample.
With tramp.
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm taking that.
Okay. And Sam, you have a 17-17.
I'm going to block the 17-17 with my 2-2 and take 15 down to
Okay.
9.
Before we take damage,
Yeah.
in response to blocks, I'm going to attack these 5 massive manas and play a secured wastes.
I'm going to Ashiok's Erasure it.
Okay.
Exile target spell. Your opponents
Is it
can't cast
exile?
spell the same name. It's exiled under it, basically, and when this goes away, you get it back. I will also draw a card off Sata Enchanter for doing that.
So when that goes away, I'll get it back. Okay, so they didn't make all my guys much bigger.
Correct.
Would have only made an additional 4.
Yeah, it would have only done an extra 4 damage to me, putting me from 9 to 5.
And your Apostle?
What are the life
So
totals?
I'm going to 9, and my mask drops off.
23. The smile I was wearing has dropped off.
I'm on 14. My turn. My turn. Okay.
Go on, Greg, get that Lee.
Ooh, cool. I do hope someone does have a damnation this turn. Connor, I'm
Not
gonna
in this hand.
Bazooka bog you.
I will not cast Damnation next turn if you do that.
Okay, that's fine.
I will happily let Lee win.
Just because.
Wow.
Just because. I'll cast a Zula.
Well, in response, if you are going to target me, I'm going to sacrifice a swamp, giving the Gitrog Shroud, which triggers me to draw a card. I don't draw a card, instead I dredge Dakmor Salvage back into my hand.
Yeah, fair enough. That's a good idea.
Put Burgeoning and Elvish Reclaimer on the top. Grizzly Salvage goes onto the top. And so
Okay. I'll still cast a Zulaport Cutthroat
Cool.
and a Skull Clamp.
Sweet.
I I shall
Tap your mana so that you can actually use the signet, I imagine.
Oh yeah, indeed. I'll tap differently, completely differently for the whole turn.
Yes, correct.
That way first, then that for the Skull Clamp. I've got a Plains open.
Leave yourself with the one half
To activate the Skull Clamp.
I will activate the Skull Clamp, but first,
Hey.
no one's an easy target. What's your creature there, sir?
My creature is a 2/2, essentially vanilla for you, as far as you're concerned.
Well, you don't know what concerns me, but do you have
The 2/2 Enchantress.
It does not fly though. So
it doesn't fly.
I will attack you with a Cavalry Pegasus.
Okay. Take 1.
Yeah.
Down to 8.
Sorry about
That'll
that.
teach me.
Yeah, you've been taught.
You get to turn enough to having fun, Sam.
I'll Skull
Yeah.
Clamp a human soldier. Draw. It dies. Each opponent loses a life. I gain a life.
Cool. Down to 7.
35.
22.
And draw 2 cards. One is an exotic orchard, so I'll play that. Then I'll play Soul Ring. I shall equip the Skull Clamp on the other human soldier. Floating in
6.
6, drawing 2.
Presumably floating up mana.
Floating mana
21.
16. Leaves on 34, I guess.
34, yeah.
Is Greg cutting in and out for everyone else?
A little bit, yeah.
Am I?
Yeah.
Sorry, I don't know what it is.
Yeah,
Running backwards and forwards.
It does sound like you're sort of like rotating around your mic.
Okay, yeah, I've got it turned
It's
on.
got it on a pendulum.
It is. It's floating back and forth, back.
And I can hear you.
Go to my headset.
You're back again.
He tied it to the fan on his roof. It was fine until someone turned the fan on.
Create a human
You hear it in a minute, just going boom, 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 boom.
human
Just
soldier
whack him in the head.
and my turn.
Ends his turn. Untap.
Untap all the creatures that you draw.
Sacrifice a Llanowar Wastes. Draw a card. Flip that.
Llanowar Wastes. Good times.
And so I'll play a Dakmor Salvage. Play a Forest off the top. That's a Diabolic Tutor. I don't even know what to go and get in this instance. I'm playing this deck
Damnation.
very recently.
Fucking damnation.
Damnation.
That's a card, Sam. That is a card. You're correct. Yeah. But the way
Once
that
we
you say
all
it,
just die next turn. We
Yeah,
literally
but
all die.
I'd really, really like to get like a Crucible of Worlds. That'd be really
Ah,
on
yeah,
brand.
no, that's true. That's definitely what you should be getting.
Be on brand for me.
I reckon Bane of Progress, because somebody's got loads of
Greg, I'm going to exile your hideaway land and add a mana to my mana pool.
Didn't you? Oh, that one. Yeah. Cool.
Hmm. Plus a black. No, sorry. Make a black plus a green. Grizzly Salvage. Fill the
That
top.
doesn't sound like damnation.
Fill the top 5. Put a creature or land from among them into my hand and the rest into my graveyard. Sky Shark Rainbow on top. I'm going to take the Hissing Quagmire. Put that in
Does
there.
it reveal the top 5?
Yes.
Technically, you don't get to see Sky Shroud. Not that it matters, but
Fine. But Forest goes in, which triggers me to draw a card. I'll play a Hiss and Quagmire. I've got 3 land drops because of those 2, both adding 1 each. One, two, three, 4. Do Scry Shroud claim. Go and get 2 forests. An Overgrown Tomb.
such a slow roll for a Crux of Fate.
Forest.
Waiting for you, Sam, instead.
No, believe me, you don't want to be waiting for me, or we've just lost the game.
I will then reveal as a card, which is a Swiftfoot Boots. I will go to combat, attack Lee with everything.
Uh-oh.
But Connor, why would you do that?
And there's Sam.
I'm going to put a 1/1 in front of each of your creatures.
Oh, so my Sylvan Safekeeper dies.
And my 1/1.
How many creatures die? Oh no, it's only my creatures.
5.
Yeah, don't worry.
No.
Second main, Damnation.
Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. Everyone loses 4. I gain 4 and draw 2 cards.
You okay over there, Sam?
What?
You got to lose 4 to Greg's.
Zulaport.
Oh, I'm
Zulaport.
taking 4. Okay, cool. I'll go to 2. No problem.
You're the
And
one
this is
asking
good.
for a Damnation.
Yeah, I wanted it before I took,
Before you
30
die.
damage in 1 turn cycle.
Yeah, but I was having fun, so
Uh-huh.
I will pass the turn.
Untap.
My Swiftfoot Boots disappears from existence.
I now have no board state.
It's still
Correct.
How many cards you got in hand?
Me?
Yeah,
2.
2. Okay.
So there's deck
Looks
cards,
like
very easy.
Connor wins this game then.
Yeah,
Probably.
absolutely.
That's what happens all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Only happens
All the time.
34% of the time.
Oh wait, I'm not putting Trin in the
I
graveyard.
think above average.
It's been 4 games since I got a win.
Oh, no, it hasn't.
That's about to end, though, isn't it?
I don't know. Oh, sorry, I put Gitrog in my graveyard. It's in my command zone.
That costs 6.
It does hit your graveyard now. So.
Yes.
Although
You
check because it's a May. May have missed your turn.
can't even do it. Cool. No problem. Does anyone have any creatures out yet? No. Cool.
You're going straight after a Damnation set.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. Like someone's not got like a 1 back from a trigger or something. Okay, so I'm going to play 2 Vasa, the Sunlit.
Enchantress type deal.
She is another enchantress. Whenever you cast your first enchantment spell each turn, draw a card, and she gets +1/+1 for each enchantment you control, which is currently free. So she's a 4/4. And then I'm going to play Overgrowth on this forest, I guess, to draw a card. No, let's put it on something that isn't already green. This Plains. So I draw a card from casting my first one of these.
Look at Sam trying to play Magic.
Cute,
It's painful. There's a Seaside Citadel. Pass turn. 2 life over here.
Yeah.
You're lucky Deathrite Shaman's not around still, Sam.
I know. And Zulaport, thankfully.
Yeah. Right.
What do we do?
So Lee just sets off infinite combats while we've got no blockers.
I wish. I'm just going to cast Nagina again. And pass turn.
Okay. Nagina. What's Nagina's stats? 3-2, right?
Is this a 3-2? Whenever a warrior attacks, I can give its controller a 1-1. And then I can play Wooburg to get additional combat stats.
2-0. Draw for turn. Ooh. Sorry, it's a card I've never seen before.
Ooh, it's the official sound of that.
Yes.
One, two, three.
So just to
four,
confirm, Lee
six.
drew a card for the turn, played his commander, and nothing else.
That's correct.
Cool.
9 mana.
For conclusions from that, as you see fit.
Quick game.
Quick game. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Sam's up to sneaky shit. Try and kill him as quick as I can.
Won't take much effort.
How do I get my death right back? Give it haste and do the 2 damage.
Concordant Crossroads.
Oh,
Haste
God.
in green.
Yeah, that's such an expensive card though. Money-wise, that is.
Yeah.
Play Silvar.
Yep.
Just working out the.
From your vast salary, I'm sure you can.
Yeah. You're on like 200 grand a week now or something, right?
Yeah, clearly.
I think that's how money works anyway.
Play Kelsian the Plague. Kelsian is Vigilance Haste, gets +1/+1 for each experience counter I have, and deals 1 damage. Tap deals damage to a creature I don't control. When it dies, I get an experience counter.
What?
Wait, is it 2/2 Vigilance Haste? Gets bigger when I get experience. And can
Okay.
tap to deal 1 to a creature.
Okay.
I will Skull Clamp him up. And
Okay.
I shall attack Lee.
And I will no block. So how much am I taking?
You're taking 3.
27.
Mm-hmm.
When does he get an experience? When a creature dies?
Yeah,
That he pinged.
that it pings.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
But I could ping something that's going down anyway.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Untapping. Drawing that
Draw.
card on the top.
God, do I still run Daybreak Coronet in this deck? God, I hope so. I've got gain lands, I think. I think this deck still runs the shitty. No, it doesn't.
Surely you're running Daybreak Coronet. Sure.
I don't know if I've taken it out because I'm barely running any auras now. But it used to have it.
Sorry, I just
Right,
need
yeah.
to.
It's just time to play nice, Sam. Just be everybody's friend.
I mean, that works until someone has the ability to do damage really easily and thinks, yeah, I'll just kill Sam off.
There's no rush though, Sam.
Huh?
There's no rush.
I know. Until I attempt to play Daybreak Coronet on one of my creatures.
Yes.
I'm going to traverse the Uvenwald.
Uvenwald?
I have Delirium.
Yes.
The Uvenwald. Creature land.
Creature or land. Because I have Delirium.
But yeah, what do you have?
Otherwise you get basic.
Creature land, instant, and sorcery?
So,
Decent.
creature, sorcery,
Oh, I'm not
land,
questioning you, I was just curious.
instant.
You were questioning, Sam. Don't.
You literally were questioning.
It was a question.
Oh, don't worry, I was being cool about it. No, you weren't.
Oh, all right then. Fuck you.
He's mocking
Dick
you,
about
Connor.
Sam.
Take him out, Connor. Connor, he's mocking you. The man on 2 life who thinks he can be up and he's mocking you.
My hubris knows no bounds. Fucking smite me then.
I'm gonna get a Herald of Leshrac.
Oh, he steals lands. Oh, I have that card. I used to play it in Alessia when it was a joke.
Foil one in my mystery boosters.
What does it do?
Cumulative upkeep, gain control of a land you don't control. +1/+1 for each land you control but don't own.
That's fucking
When he leaves play, you get your lands back.
Each turn, you steal progressively more lands off your opponent.
Gonna put a Swift Foot Boots down.
That's so cool.
It's a great card.
6, 7.
Oh my god.
Play
You've got the
7.
mana to play him out
The
of
Herald of Leshrac. Equip it with Swiftfoot Boots. Attack Sam for 6. For 2.
Oh, look, I die. Who could have seen that coming?
Only took me 11 mana to do.
Good. I'm glad.
Do that. Oh,
Thanks for the game.
I'll leave it for you to kill me now. Go.
You're so. Oh, do I get my?
So glad I rushed home.
I get my
So
card back
good.
now, right?
Good
Now you
to
leave the
see
game.
you, Sam.
Yeah,
that work?
thanks, Greg. What?
Do I get my card back now? Your thought erasure leaves the game.
Yes, it goes back to your
Is it-
hand.
Yeah, or does it? I wasn't sure if it disappeared because you're exiting the game.
No.
Okay.
When
I'm
Lee and
gonna-
Greg absolutely kill everyone.
It is
God.
worded like it's a trigger. Yeah, maybe it doesn't. Because it's got the like O-ring separated text.
What's it say?
So when it enters your counter target spell,
Or exile type spell.
yeah, when
It's
opponent,
cast spells.
yeah,
When it leaves the battlefield, return the exile card to its own set. It's not exile it until it leaves the battlefield.
it's just when it leaves the battlefield, you get it back.
Yeah,
Does
so I
it
don't.
ever leave the battlefield, or do I?
It does, but it doesn't. The trigger would go on the stack and then be exiled
Yeah.
or cease to exist, like me.
Okay, so I will leave it.
I don't think
ceasing
you.
to-
Yeah, I think you just don't get it back.
I think you're right. I think it ceases to exist.
I think
That makes most sense to me.
search the ruling on O-ring in Commander. It'll be the same.
To just search the ruling.
I mean,
on-
don't do it now
Okay.
because who cares? But
Okay,
I can do it because I'm dead.
You can do it because you're dead. I'm going to go to combat. I'm going to attack Connor. She's going to give me a warrior. It's just 4 coming at you, Connor.
Oblivion Ring.
For
EDH. Player dies.
Off the back of that, I'll pass the turn.
Yeah. Oh wait, before my turn, but after it did damage, I'm going to tap to deal 1 damage to the warrior. Lee.
On my warrior.
Yep, get an experience counter.
Horrible man, Greg. A horrible man.
Draw for turn. It's a good draw. Player planes. Play a bounty agent. It's got vigilance. It's a human soldier, and you can sacrifice it to destroy target legendary permanent. That's an artifact, creature, or enchantment.
Pretty cool.
And I think we've still got a little bit of mana, so we do. Oh, you got command attacks, though, don't you? Yeah, I think we're going to do it this way, though. Tap that to get a Fireflux squad. Whenever it attacks, you may exile another target attacking creature you control. If you do reveal cards from the top of your library until you reveal a creature card, put that into the battlefield tapped and attacking, and the rest at the bottom of your library.
Pretty good.
It's alright. I don't think it's actually useful right now.
Yeah, I mean, just when you've got like little tokens, right? You just
Yeah.
exile a one, get like maybe you get a dragon.
Yeah, it does work, as I thought.
I'll attack
It is.
Lee for 11.
Me for 11?
Yeah.
Oh, 16.
Yeah. Okay, and that's going to be turn.
Untap.
Yep.
Put a time counter on Herald of Leshak.
No.
What lands have you got, Greg?
Oh God, me. I've got a plains, a mountain, a Bajuka bog, and an exotic orchard, and another plains, a swamp, and a Shadow Blood Ridge, which is 1 and tap, add black red.
I will gain control of your Bajuka bog.
Oh, that's fun. I'll tap it for black mana.
Cool. And draw. So, Lee might be back at some point.
He may. He's rejoining simultaneous, messing up the screen.
These iPhones in the game before.
I'm now back on the phone because the pad is dead.
Your phone's joined the game before your original iPad has not finished dying yet.
Oh, but it turned off this end.
Oh, there you go. It's gone now.
Just disappeared. All right.
Let's get some light on the subject.
How do I go about doing something vaguely constructive right now?
I wouldn't know how you go about doing things that are constructive. Yet to achieve such things in my life.
I'm going to play the Gitrog monster.
Can we put this on a thing so I can see everybody's board?
I'll pay 3 for a Ramunap Excavator.
Gross.
I'll put a Forest and a Llanowar Waste into play. I'm going to tap 4 and Scape Shift.
Oh God. Response. I'll tap this, deal 1 to your Gitrog monster, and then terminate your Gitrog monster.
Yeah. Cool. Gitrog back in the command zone.
Increment my counter on Kelsian.
Cool. I'm going to sacrifice some number of lands. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm going to get rid of 13 lands.
Did you get rid of the Bajuka bog?
14 lands then, and get rid of your Bajuka bog. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
Bless you.
11,
Thank you.
12, 13. How many lands did I say? 13.
14.
14. Okay.
Do you have that many?
Yeah. This deck starts its life with 42 lands, so
That's not that many for a Gitrog deck.
it did start higher, but I did get rid of some. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I've got enough lands with different names, so I'm going to make 14 2/2 zombies
Wow.
off of Field of the Dead. Mortuary Mars going to come in, and I can put a creature from my graveyard on top of my library. Do I even want to? Sure, I'm going to put Sylvan Safekeeper on top. And Jungle Hollow comes in, and I gain a life. And I've got an Urborg, so all lands are swamps.
Nice. You hear that now, Lee? You've got a swamp.
I did hear that. Yeah, I've got a swamp.
You activated Lee's trap card.
Lee has been triggered.
Okay, I pass my turn.
Hmm.
Just playing for value, guys.
Well, I stopped you from drawing an extra 14 cards on top, right?
Yeah.
No greater value than killing everyone.
Have you got? Yeah, it's beneficial to do that, is it?
I should turn off my camera, huh?
You can if you want.
What have you got in play, Greg? Because I can't see on my iPhone. Is that what? Is it just? Oh, there's the sacrifice the dude, killer,
There's
legendary.
the dude, yeah. There's Silva, who's a 4/2, can get bigger with Menace. Kelsian, who's a 4/4 now, with Vigilance Haste and tap to do something. And a Fireflux Squad, which can sacrifice and get a new creature from the top of my library.
Yeah, that's fine. It's cool. All right, I'm going to untap. I'm going to draw. That's probably a good one. Okay. I'm going to play this Thrasher Brute. If I now have right. And Connor can lose one and I will gain one.
Ow.
You have lots of blockers and I don't have any. And I'm just going to pass the turn.
What is he called? A Thrasher Brute?
Thrasher Brute, yeah. So he's a 4/3 for 4. Whenever Thrasher Brute or another warrior enters the battlefield under my team's control, target opponent loses 1 life and I gain a life.
You've got a team?
A team, because it's from BattleBot, so we're a team.
Yeah, fair enough. 4/3. And Connor's got his army of zombies.
He's got an army of zombies.
And a flying. Is that +1 on your? Oh no, it's a time counter.
It's a time counter.
And the Remanat guy doesn't have any other abilities, does he?
No, it just plays lands from my graveyard.
2/3, yeah. Cool. Cool. Draw for turn. Okay, sounds good. Ambition's cost: draw 3 cards, lose 3 life.
Ooh.
4 mana. 1, 2, 3. Go down to 7A.
It's scary down there, right?
I know, but it's got to be worth it, right?
I'm on less life than you guys.
Yeah, you also have 14 tutus and a massive flying beta.
It's a 2/4.
Oh, I thought it was huge.
No, it's just expensive.
It's
The art on it looks massively menacing.
Didn't you steal a land?
Yeah, but I sacrificed it to scape shift.
Oh, okay. Well, you're gonna have 2 more, so it'll be a 4/6.
I'll play a
Yeah.
Smoldering Marsh.
If Greg lets me keep it.
Yeah, I know. It's scary.
Greg lets me take a fucking turn.
Bloody Greg.
Creatures attacking until the end of combat, right? So I could let them running and do damage and then replace them with Fireflux Squat, I guess.
It says when this card attacks.
Yeah. Okay, so you got to do it.
So
right
it triggers,
then.
doesn't it, on the when it attacks?
Yeah, it's not an activated, it's a
Yeah.
triggered.
No, that's it. Yep, it's okay. 6
And
mana.
Greg, you'll trigger the rule police.
Alright. Do you feel triggered?
You're triggered.
Hello. We got a report of someone trying to cheat. Wouldn't happen
Greg
to any of you
again.
fine gentlemen, would you? Oh. In the car. Come on, Greg.
Don't worry, you can have the same cell as last time.
Lee, because I can't
It's-
attack anyone else. I may
It's
as well.
still warm from your last visit.
You're attacking me, is that what you're saying,
I
Greg?
think I'll have to. Because I need to
Well-
bust a way for Connor to attack you open, right? So I'll attack you with Kelsian and the Bounty Agent. And wait up, do I also do it with Fireflux Squad? No, I don't do it with Fireflux Squad. So just those. So Kelsian's a 5/3 with a Skull Clamp on it and
Yeah.
a special ability that we all know and love so well. And Bounty Agent's a 2/2.
Okay,
Their vigilance feels really good right now.
it does. So I'm just going to not block
Okay, take 7.
down to 10. I'll come kind of fluff some chump over it with 10 life.
Sounds good.
Sam, I know what it feels like now. I know what it feels like.
Go ahead.
Untap. Upkeep. I will gain control of Smoldering Marsh and Exotic Orchard from Greg.
Oh man. I'll tap them both.
And this has 2 counters up there. Cool. And draw a card.
No, before you draw.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tap that, and that. And call the Copper Coats, targeting Connor and Lee. So I'm going to get the sum of all your creatures in 1/1 white human soldiers. So Connor, you got what? 16? Lee, you've got 2.
Yep.
I got 2, yeah.
So I get 18 1/1 human soldiers.
Ugh. God, do I feel inadequate right now?
I really feel I should have drawn a Impact Tremors last turn though. That
Cool.
would've
Can I
changed the
draw?
game. Yeah, you can draw now.
Thanks.
That Zulaport Cutthroat would have been pretty good right now.
No, it's good when they die.
Yeah.
I'm going to activate Cabal Coffers.
Get a lot.
Add 14 black mana to my mana pool.
Mm-hmm.
So I use 8 of it. Plus a green. to make a Gitrog monster.
Welcome back, Giddy.
It's not a Gitrog monster, it's the Gitrog monster. There's only one.
There's only one Gitrog monster. There's only one Gitrog monster.
Yeah. I like football again today after today's result.
Oh yeah, you got a good result today.
Means we probably finish above them.
Yeah.
That's the very small victory we can take from this season.
I'm going to make a Sylvan Safekeeper. I'm going to sacrifice Crystal Vein to its own ability to add 2 to my mana pool, which draws me a card off Gitrog. I'm going to play it off of Ramunap and sacrifice it for 2 mana. I'm going to play it off of Ramunap for my second land drop off of Gitrog. Sacrifice it for 2 mana, draw a card. All of which made me 2 more zombies.
They're coming.
Oh, sorry, I tapped the wrong land with my Cabal Coffers. I was supposed to tap Temple of the False Gods.
You wouldn't want to get wasteful with that restricted amount of mana you have.
Well, otherwise I'm cheating because I didn't tap enough mana to do it.
Oh, okay.
One of the black mana to Soul Ring. I'm going to sacrifice this forest to Sylvan Safekeeper to give Gitrog Shroud. Draw a card. I'm going to sacrifice Greg's 2 lands to draw 2 cards. To give Ramunap and then Herald Shroud. This isn't helping.
I haven't drawn one card that says draw me a card on it yet. And you guys are moaning because you've drawn through your whole deck.
Churning through the deck like, oh, this isn't exactly what I wanted. I've got 6 colourless mana as well.
What's the stats of the Safekeeper, Connor?
It's a 1/1, Greg.
But it's already got Shroud or something?
I haven't given it Shroud yet, Greg. Okay. Well, I bet you can guess what I'd do in response.
Give it Shroud.
I would. I'm going to use 2 black mana and 1 colourless. I'm going to Hero's Downfall your pinger, Greg.
My pinger?
Well, yeah.
I'll ping your Safekeeper.
Cool. I will sacrifice the Drown Yard. I'll tap the Drown Yard for 1 mana, which puts that up to 6. Yep. Sacrifice it to give Sylvan Safekeeper Shroud.
Yeah.
And draw a card.
And draw a card.
I will sacrifice Kelsian to give Silver 1/1 and indestructible till end of turn. And draw 2 cards from Skullclap.
Cool. I'm going to use 3 of my colourless mana to put Drown Your Temple onto the battlefield tapped. I'm going to sacrifice it to draw a card. I'm going to use 3 mana to put it back into the battlefield tapped. Then, which has made me zombies. How do I kill you? Struggling with the killing you bit. I'm going to use my 3 mana. I should have done this before. I'm going to play Retreat to Hagra.
Ooh.
That's the landfall one.
Yeah. Target creature gets +1/+1/+1, and
+1/+0 and Death Touch until end of turn, or each opponent loses 1 and you gain 1. I'm going to tap a forest to cast Crop Rotation, sacrificing the forest, drawing a card. Going to get in the land. I will go and put that land into play. If I get that, does that help? Sorry, I'm running thin on lands. A Tranquil Thicket. You lose life, I gain life.
9.
you only gain 1 life all up, right?
Yeah. Two and a green. Realms Uncharted. I'll search my library for 4 land cards with different names and separate them into 2. 1 land, 2 land, 3 land, 4 land.
Oh, we lost Lee. No, we didn't.
No.
He's back.
I'm back.
It's like he was never gone.
So an opponent has to put them, choose 2 of them. 2 of them go into my graveyard and the rest go into my hand. So I've got a Blighted Fen, a Rogue's Passage, a Barren Moor, and a Buried Ruin.
Oh God, what decisions? Who's going to decide?
You can, Greg.
Okay, you can put the Rogue's Passage and the Barren Moor into your graveyard.
Cool. So these go into my hand. Those going into the graveyard triggers Gitrog and draws me a card. I'm going to pass the turn. Am I going to pass the turn? Yeah, because Greg's got loads of creatures, hasn't he? Yeah, pass the turn.
Cool. I'm going to untap. I'm going to draw a card.
About 10 minutes. I think your turn lasted about 10 minutes.
Sorry.
I'm going to play this swamp.
My graveyard got significantly bigger as well, so I assume it was a long turn.
What have I got here?
Oh no, he's got a swamp.
Well, I have anyway because you had Urborg, so I'm good.
Quick, get him.
Get him. Let's play this Brutal Horde Chief. For 4.
Remind me.
It is whenever a creature you control attacks, defending player loses a life and you gain a life.
Ooh.
However, because he's a warrior, it triggers my Thrasher Boot and you 2 lose a life and I gain a life, so I go back to 10.
A team.
18.
How did you go to 18? Your dice said 16 a minute ago.
Yeah, no, I didn't update them. I was on 19.
Sure.
Just sounds so legitimate.
It doesn't. Did you take your Hagra triggers, Greg?
I did, yeah.
I'm at 34. Oh, I just didn't update the dice.
I don't know.
What am I doing here?
You could be right, Connor. I think let's go down to 15 then.
I'm going to pass the turn because I literally have nothing else I can do.
You got this. You got this, Lee.
Draw for turn. Well, that's a lot of use. Play a mountain. Okay, this might be a bit
I think I got a solid third in this game.
time consuming. Skull Clamper Soldier. Draw 2. Floating a colourless. Do it again. Draw 2.
With the trigger on the stack, Greg, sorry. The equip trigger. I'm going to sacrifice my Drowning Out Temple to give my Gitrog monster Shroud. Draw a card.
Yeah. It's okay.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay.
My screen got a bit dark because I put my pad down so I don't have to hold the light above my board because my shoulders are hurting.
It looks perfectly fine to us.
Bastion of Remembrance.
Create a 1/1. Whenever a creature you control dies, each opponent loses 1 and we gain 1.
Yeah.
Cool. In response, I'm going to add 1. I'm going to add a black with my Shizo Death Storehouse and sacrifice it to give some Safekeeper Shroud. Just draw a card.
Yeah.
And then let it resolve. And can you let me know the first instance I have priority while it's on the battlefield?
Sure. What's your life total?
It's 13.
Okay, I'll pay 1 to put a skull clamp on a human soldier.
Cool. Trigger on the stack. I'm going to pay 1 plus the black, plus a green of Jungle Hollow and Croson Grip, Bastion of Remembrance.
Oh, you fucker. Sacrifice 15 soldiers.
You can't, it's got split second.
I know, that's the stupid point.
I top decked that off of sacrificing lands. I feel very proud of myself.
I could have just won the game on the stack.
Yeah. Croson Grip for the win.
No, he hasn't won. It's just I could have just lifted. I could have just lifted up all those soldiers, and that's it. But
yeah, it does. Yeah, absolutely.
But as soon as you did 1, then I have a chance to respond, don't I?
No. Oh, there's a trigger, but I can respond first to the trigger. Oh no, because you got Croson Grip, you can do it. Right, you're right. So you only lose 1.
So we both lose 1, yeah?
You'll still lose 1 because I activated the thing. So you're not losing any life. I still draw 2.
You do still draw 2.
Yep.
I wouldn't take that away from you, Greg.
No, don't take it away from me. Does everything have Shroud?
Sylvan Safekeeper, Gitrog have Shroud, Herald of Leshrac has Hexproof.
Okay. What's your life total?
It's 13, Greg.
And you got a stack load of zombies, right? Still.
18 of them.
Yeah, still might do a good job. This is a weird use of this card, and I might be completely wrong to do it. But it's got to be worth a shot, right? After a mess up like that.
I still don't know what the mess up was. Split second's pretty decisive.
Yeah, I know, it's the trigger on Bastion. It wasn't a mess up. I just thought I could have just sacrificed all of my soldiers in response to each other. But he can still,
He's annoyed he couldn't do it.
He could still split second that at any point.
Yeah, it's not a mess up.
What are the stats of your creatures, Connor? You got
So Herald of Leshrac is a 2/4 flyer. The zombies are all 2/2s. Remnant Excavator is a 2/3. Gitrog Monster is a 6/6 with Death Touch and Shroud. And Sylvan Safekeeper is a 1/1 with Shroud.
Yeah. Play of Plains. Go Martial Impotence on one of my human soldiers.
What does that do?
+1/+1 and is goaded. It attacks each combat if able, and whenever enchanted creature attacks, each other creature that's attacking one of your opponents gets +1/+1 until end of turn.
Okay.
So
You're going to make all your 1/1s 2/2s.
they'll all be 2/2s. Actually, one of those... Oh no, I killed the one that just got created, so that doesn't matter. So I can attack with all of these at Connor, and I think you'll be forced into some nasty blocks. In addition, I'm going to put the Skull Clamp on the Bounty Agent. So it's a 3/1. And I'm going to attack Connor with everything. Let's see what happens.
Cool. How many creatures in total?
16, 17, 18, 19.
Cool. I'm going to pay 3 mana.
Yep.
I'm going to put Drown Your Temple onto the battlefield tapped.
And get another
Trigger Retreat to Hagra, which is going to make you both lose a life and I gain a life. Going to make me a zombie off of Field of the Dead. I'll block all 19 with 19 zombies.
You need a... Silva needs a second blocker.
I will put Ramunap in front of him.
Wait up.
No, I'll put two zombies in front of him.
Yeah, before you get
and
to
put
blockers,
and put Ramunap. Oh, before blockers, fine.
I've got my Fireflux Squad trigger, so I'm going to trigger that. Kill a human soldier and get the reveal cards until you reveal a creature. So the creature is a Titan Hunter, which is a 4/5.
Cool.
Okay, and it says, it's interesting, at the beginning of each player's end step, if no creatures died this turn, it deals 4 damage to that player. And you can sacrifice a creature to gain 4 life.
That sounds irrelevant.
That would be interesting.
So the 19 zombies will block the biggest things.
Yeah.
And one of the 2/3s, one of the 2/2s will be blocked by Ramunap Excavator.
So you got 2 blockers on Silvar.
Yeah, 2 zombies on Silver.
Yeah.
Then 17 block the next 17 biggest things. And then Ramunap Excavator blocks one of the 2/2s.
One of the 2/2s. One's a 3/3.
Yeah, so I'll block one of the 2/2s.
Yeah. So the 3/3 is getting through. Oh,
no, the 3/3 is blocked by one of the 2/2s.
Okay, yeah. So I will...
Everyone has a block on them. Ramunap Excavator's blocking a 2/2 soldier. The zombies are blocking everyone else.
Yeah, yeah. I will sacrifice this soldier that's getting blocked by the Ramunap Excavator, because it's going to die anyway, to give Silvar indestructible and +1.
Yep.
Okay. So then all of those things die that blocked?
Yeah, so all your soldiers die.
All soldiers die except this one, which was the 3/3.
Yeah, and then your bounty agent will die.
The bounty agent is a 4/2, so yes, will die. And I'll get a Skull Clamp trigger on that.
How big's the red squad thingy?
He's a 5/4 now.
Okay, fine.
Okay. So those soldiers die. You lose 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 of your zombies.
Oh, only 17.
18 of your zombies. Isn't it?
So I keep one?
No, sorry. Yeah, that one dies.
Yeah, I thought they all died. Yeah.
Yep. Devout Bounty Agent is about to die. Do I kill something else instead? No. No legendary thing out. No. I draw 2 for that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I've got to discard 4 at the end of turn. And I'm probably dead to the thrashback from Connor, right?
Yeah, most likely.
Well, we'll see.
Do I go?
Wait up. I've got to discard some stuff. Yep. Discarded. Go.
Cool. Untap. You make green mana. You make green mana. You lot do not make relevant coloured mana. So beginning my upkeep, I'll put a time counter on Herald of Leshrac. I'll gain control of your 2 mountains and your red-black land. Gitrog trigger goes on the stack. I will sacrifice the red-black land. Draw a card. And I'll draw a card for the turn. Oh dear. The question is, how do I want to win? I think I'll do this. So I'm going to activate Cabal Coffers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, plus the 2 off of you. So 13 black mana. I will tap a green and one of those manas. Actually, I'll tap 2 of those manas and 2 green for a Jared Golgari Lichlord.
Well, that'll probably do it.
Then I will tap a green and one of those manas for a Noose Constrictor. 2 lands for the turn is 2 forests, so you both lose 2, I gain 2.
Okay, that's down to 7.
So I'm going to activate Noose Constrictor. So discard a card, he gets +1/+1.
Yep.
Draw a card. Discard a card, he gets +1/+1. Draw a card. Discard a card, he gets +1/+1. Draw a card. Discard a card, he gets +1/+1. Draw a card. And discard a card. Gets +1/+1.
It's if you're
Draw a
discarding
card.
lands, right?
Yeah, so that's all lands so far. So now I've run out of lands. So I'm going to use a green +1 to Life from the Loam. Get 3 back.
Yeah.
Then I'll discard a card to give him +1/+1. I'll dredge instead.
You're an
1, 2, 3. And discard cards to give him +1/+1 and draw 2. Discard a card to give him +1/+1. What life totals you on? 7?
Yep, 7 and
12, okay. And use one of those to Life from the Loam. Get 3 back. Discard. Dredge. Life from the Loam back. 1, 2, 3. Draw a card. Draw a card off the discard. And discard. Draw a card. Discard. Draw a card. And so he's got +12/+12. 2 mana from here. Plus a green. Activate Jared and sacrifice Noose Constrictor. You'll lose 14 life.
that'll make me very dead.
That is game.
Woohoo! You see my graveyard?
It's
It's
pretty
huge.
stacked.
Pretty big. Don't.
Yay, Gitrog.
Gitrog does it again.
Hooray. And I got to play Herald of Leshrac, which is a new card that I've not seen yet.
That's obscene, that card.
It's pretty day.
Yeah.
Especially when it's like, cool, I'll take your lands. Oh, okay, I'll just sacrifice them to my Gitrog triggers.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty gross. Right, Mr. I hate land destruction.
He loves it.
I don't mind if it's Greg's lands.
Land destruction.
Love it, love
other people's lands.
If Greg's so on board with land destructions, I know he doesn't mind me doing it to him.
That's fine if you win the game because of it. Immediately.
I won relatively immediately, if you count number of turns, not if you count how long my turns took.
No, it's pretty
Yeah,
it's
no.
fine.
It was very quick.
Sam says.
Sam was like, I'm so